At its heart, Turning Red is a coming-of-age story about Maylin Lee, a 13-year-old Chinese-Canadian girl going through puberty. It's already earning praises for its depiction of the challenges of controlling teenage emotions and of cultural and generational differences. But for parents of children with type 1 diabetes, there are a few scenes that resonate with them. Blink and you miss it. Notice the blue patch on her arm? The internet sure did. Type 1 diabetes internet community speculate that it's a continuous glucose meter. Some even say it's the exact type that is made by San Diego-based Dexcom.
People recognize Dexcom right away. That's just the impact of the benefits that Dexcom's giving patients living with diabetes every day.
That's Katie Campbell, marketing manager for Dexcom, which makes the device that constantly checks a diabetic person's blood sugar. She also has a son living with type 1 diabetes.
I think sometimes when you have a kid living with type 1, it's really hard to find that representation and find that moment to let him know, hey, there's other people out there like you.
That's exactly how Skylar Fraser felt when she saw the movie.
When I first saw it, I was like, they do that now because they never been doing it.
Skylar's mom, Anicia, says she's been watching the movie nonstop, and they noticed the patch right away.
She was newly diagnosed when we saw that, and it just seemed like everything working together in order to make her feel comfortable.
Anytime that you have a broad representation in pop culture, in the, something that people can see, that just helps children's identity.
Linda Braut is a director at WestEd in San Marcos. She specializes in making education inclusive for children with disabilities and health conditions. She says representation matters.
It does make a difference for people who themselves can see themselves on screen.
Pixar says the inclusion of diabetic characters was intentional, but since the movie was set in the early 2000s, the patch shown is an insulin infusion set. Dexcom device went on the market in 2006. Turning Red can now be streamed on Disney+. Alexander Nguyen, KPBS News.